Now I know that all of you all know me. This is different. Sorry, I have a little bit of an OCD. This is my house, by the way. And what was I saying? Okay, yeah. So all of you all know me as a comedian, and not many people know this about me. But I was very good academically. I was very bright and intelligent as a student. So I have these very cute and kind of weird study hacks that I'm going to help you out with, because I know a lot of people are, enduring the exams. I call it enduring because you really need strength to go through the entire process of studying. And I hear a lot of people saying that, I haven't studied anything, I've not even touched my syllabus. So most of us are like the last minute studiers. I know studiers is not a word. My mom was watching my videos and she was like, "Teri English kitni kharab hai. What is sharpening person?" And I was like, "Mom, I know there's no word called sharpening person, or no person called sharpening person." That was from my friend's video. So now she'll be a studier and she'll be like, "What the hell?" So I know there's no no word called studier. But getting back to the point, I am going to give you all some cute, funny, weird study hacks that I have used in my days. I feel old. And you can use in your days, and this is especially to all my fans, because I know most of my fans are really young. They are giving their exams out there from college and school and everywhere, and I wish that I can help you all out in some or the other way. And if this does not help you, at least seeing my pretty face in this video might help you. Okay, so let's get to hack number 1. Number 1 is not really a hack, it's more like, first I would like to explain. There are 3 kinds of studiers. Let's call them learners. 3 kinds of learners. One are auditory learners. These are the kind of people who like to speak a lot while learning. They read things out aloud while learning so that they can memorize it. The second kind of learners are the visual learners. These are the people who like to make notes, who like to mark things, circle them out, make charts and try to remember things very visually, as the name suggests. And the other are the kinesthetic learners, and these are the learners who are very who are the kind of people who would take walks while studying, listen to a lot of music while studying, take frequent breaks while studying. So yeah, I am an auditory learner. For me, what works is when I start teaching other people. So I would always call up people to my house and tell them that I will teach you for free, just come and sit with me. So while you're explaining to other people, you start learning things on your own. If you are a visual learner, it's very nice for you to summarize the chapter, make notes on it. Don't spend a lot of time writing down everything. Try using short forms and making notes, otherwise you will just end up spending your entire day making notes on one chapter, and you can't do that last minute. So try making short notes or some kind of formulas, or some crazy, I used to do this, crazy songs and everything, just to kind of get a hang of it, and keep writing it down. Like if you have a formula, write it down 10 times and you will learn it. The third kind of learners can keep walking, try doing some physical activity while learning. You can listen to music, take short breaks, but take more amount of breaks. That's what you can do. So this is hack number 1, where you identify which kind you are. Even if you are a combination of 2 kinds, it's okay. Once you identify the kind of learner you are, you know the approach you're supposed to keep while learning things. Hack number 2, this is a cute hack actually. So if you are studying and you are studying out of a textbook, what you can do is keep different kind of markers and highlighters next to you, different colors actually, like use an orange, a pink, a green, or whatever color you want, just like some neon color, and try marking different sections or different answers in different colors. So probably when you're giving an exam, if you don't remember something, you might associate the question with the color, like, oh okay, I had marked something in my textbook in orange highlighter, and then you might remember the answer due to the color recognition. This happens, guys. I thought it's such a stupid hack, but once I tried it, it really works. So that is hack number 2 for y'all. Number 3 is actually that if you want to listen to music while studying. Now I know a lot of us love listening to music, we find it very relaxing, but listening to music for me never works because it does not let you concentrate on what you're actually trying to learn. So if you are the kind of person who wants to really listen to music, what you can do is don't listen to music with a lot of lyrics in it and a lot of beat to it, because what happens is it's going to distract you. No matter what you say, it will distract you. So try listening to slow tempo songs with more of tunes, less of lyrics, like some jazz music or something, just playing mellow in the background while you're studying. Or you can put your headphones on because that increases concentration. And if you're doing something like maths where you're just solving sums, or if you're doing something creative or artistic where you're just making diagrams, then you can listen to high tempo music because that will make your energy, double up your energy, and you will be able to kind of solve those sums quickly. So yeah, slow tempo music for things that you need to memorize and learn, and fast tempo music for more mechanical and technical things like writing down experiments or solving sums that you already have a hang of it, you know the formulas, you know everything, and you have to solve like 50 sums in a day. Then you can put on the high tempo music and go for it like in full power. Yeah, I don't remember which hack are we on. I think 4. Sorry. So hack number 4 is this is again something to do with recognition, and this is really weird, and I'm amazed that it works. So whenever you're studying for an exam, like try having an unfamiliar flavor of chewing gum. So while you're chewing the gum, keep studying, and then when you're at the exam, try to chew the same flavor of gum. So what happens is, because of the same flavor of gum chewing happening, you will remember the answers because you were chewing the same flavor of gum while studying it, and now you're chewing the same flavor of gum while giving the exam. Kabhi khushi kabhi gum, tararam pam pam, kabhi aise exams likha karo. Very stupid hack, but I've heard it works. I haven't tried it because I got to know about it after my exams got over. Hack number 5 is that if you're not being able to concentrate, what you need to do is keep things yellow around you, like yellow cushions, yellow dress, yellow pens, yellow markers. Yellow really helps in increasing concentration because it makes you focus at one point. Therefore, most of the big brands have yellow in their logo. Most of the advertising for McDonald's and stuff like that, they use yellow because yellow brings a consumer's attention towards the logo or the brand or whatever it is, and therefore when you're studying, yellow might help you bring your attention to a certain subject that you're doing. So yeah, hack number 6 is that while you are studying, make sure that you aren't eating a lot of fried and sweet stuff. I know this is really difficult to do because we all love to binge. Like while we're studying, that's the only excuse we have to put on weight, and we can say, "Arey, मैं तो पढ़ाई कर रही थी, I didn't have time to work out, और मैंने तो इतना खा लिया ये वो." And we just like to have all the nice chocolates in the world, and our mom and everyone in our house pampers us. They'll get us some nice wafers and chips and all while eating, but don't indulge in that. I know it's very difficult because I do not have the willpower to follow this hack. But what happens is, when you're having a lot of fried food and a lot of junk food or a lot of unprocessed sugar, it slows down your brain, it makes you groggy, it makes you sleepy. After a heavy meal, you're going to feel sleepy, you're not going to feel energized to study, and it just doesn't work, Whereas if you try to keep like a bowl of dry fruits next to you, or a bowl of fresh fruits, probably dark chocolate, green vegetables, I know it doesn't sound good, green veggies or anything like that, it's going to energize you and keep you light and refreshed. So you're going to study for a longer while because you feel lighter, and it's got a lot of iron and oxygen in it, which helps the brain to function faster. So yeah, I think that is the scientific reason behind why we should keep healthy. But this is very difficult to do. See, in my defense, I did not follow this, but I was still academically right. But yeah, guys, you should follow. Step number 7 is that try being very objective when you're studying. And don't spend a lot of time on one thing. If you're the kind of person who gets drained out very easily, try jumping from different subjects. Don't end up doing one entire subject the whole day, because that might just drain you out completely. Try changing the subject instead of taking a long break, because what happens is when you're studying one subject at a go, you get drained out and then you need a long break and then you go back to the same subject. So instead of taking a break, what you can do is study a little bit of one subject, and instead of taking a break, study a little bit of another subject. So that will compromise as a break. Do you get it? Okay. Yeah, and also be objective while you're studying. Don't get into of course you need to read the whole chapter, but try circling down the important points and try associating the entire paragraph to that one point. Like if it says improve road conditions, then just remember improve road, and then you can elaborate on improve road conditions even if you don't remember what was written in the textbook. You can think of things and innovate things, which is very easy. How do you improve road conditions? By obeying traffic rules and not littering and getting all the potholes covered. I don't know, but just improve road conditions, and then you can just fake or anything under it. I hope no teachers is watching this video right now, and I hope none of my teachers are watching this video right now and be like, Sanay, what are you teaching the little kids? So yeah, guys, these are some hacks that I know of and that I have shared with you all. I hope it helps you in your studying preparations for your exams. Best of luck for your exams. Tea, coffee, butter, jam. Best of luck for your exams from Sim on the Run. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another extremely beneficial video on exam hacks, like how to write an exam paper, because I'm very good at this. So I will make a video soon on how to write an exam, and I'm sure that will help you out. If you have any other queries, questions relating to how to study, if you need any kind of tips, please leave them below in the comment section, and I will be happy to help you all, because I really love you all and I just want all of you all to come first. Just come first. And even if you don't, it's okay, there are a lot of other things in life that you can do. Most of the millionaires are people who did not do well in schools and exams and in colleges and everything. So all I want to tell you is it doesn't really matter. It's not such a big deal, and don't stress out about it, because I know a lot of students get so stressed about the exams. I think it's life and death. No. Let me tell you, I'm in the real world and I don't remember any instance where people have asked me to produce my mark sheet. I do not even know if I have it or if I don't have it or where it's kept. So once you're out in the real world, it doesn't really matter that much. That doesn't mean that you stop studying. You really have to study and you have to give it your best. But just don't lose hope, and remember that I'm always here for you. So yeah. Love you all. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video, because I love you all, and best of luck for your exam.